Leo. Welcome to your weekly love reading for the week of October 11th through October 17th, 2021. I'm going to go ahead and pull a card for each day per usual and also include the Romance Angel cards at the end. Maybe one or two. We'll see. Let's go ahead and get started. Still in Mercury retrograde. We're all going through that. So that's quite still conflicting and annoying. Still having a hard time communicating, understanding, delays, all that. But you're in your 5th house. So, sorry, you're not in your 5th house. You're in your 2nd house. So it's money matters on the mind and being busy or changing jobs or implementing something new in a business, starting a business, a new project, adventure here. For you, busy times. Let's see what we have for you. All right, so for Monday, October 11th, we have the Hierophant. Now, you could be dealing with the Taurus. You don't have to be, but this is a major arcana card, which indicates that this is like a push from the universe. And the Hierophant talks about commitment, okay? Higher commitment. So marriage, tradition, maybe a bit of religion here, contracts as well. I mean, just like higher commitment, longevity, right? So it could talk about an establishment here of long term. So since this is a love reading, it could be someone you're either married with or you know have been with for a very long time, or been talking to for a very long time, or maybe even thinking about for a very long time. For Tuesday, we have the 9 of Cups. Okay, so something tells me you're wishing, or somebody is wishing here. Now, I must say in all my readings that this reading will not resonate with everyone. That's just impossible. But just take what does, drop what doesn't, or maybe the next reading will be for you. But 9 of Cups in the upright is a wish card, and it's in the upright, so it means that we could possibly be getting our wish, right? This is a yes, or we're at least having some celebration or a lot of like momentum and a lot of like good vibes, a lot of like just wanting for something to happen, really thinking about it strongly, maybe even doing something about it, or just really hoping for something to happen. And being that it's next to the Hierophant from the day before, I feel like maybe somebody here wants a relationship to work out, or maybe wants to be proposed, or maybe wants a relationship to have some type of higher commitment, right? Maybe moving or something, buying a home, something maybe with contracts, or just making something more official. For Wednesday, we have the Fool reverse, which is another major arcana card, which indicates this is already pretty strong week for you. But the Fool reverse talks about not having faith all of a sudden, okay? The universe is coming in and saying, slow down. Before we start something new, something must, first be looked at. Because the Fool is 0. It starts at the very beginning, okay, and it's reversed. So it's like a hold, like a stop, like hold on, this is a no-go for something new to start, right? And this is the universe stepping in, okay? So you could all of a sudden kind of have this urge, or just like this, voice at the back of your mind that's like, well, maybe we should look into something a little bit further, or something like that. But regardless, the Fool reverse talks about a little bit of stalling and starting something new, maybe losing faith or hope, or all of a sudden not wanting to take that risk anymore, okay? Maybe somebody didn't want to take that risk. Maybe before this was the case, or maybe this subject wasn't even brought up, and now maybe it has, or you're trying to bring it up, and there's a little bit of doubt, or maybe because in the past it was certain that this wasn't going to happen, and it's showing up here as like a remembrance of it, for some of you. Now that's not going to be for all of you. For Thursday, we have the 4 of Wands. Okay, so 4 of Wands talks about higher commitment, talks about a unity here, talks about a happy home, celebration, a wedding, happiness. There's a lot of happiness. Jupiter is in your 7th house of relationships this year. So it did go retrograde, and then it went direct again late July, so things could have gotten a little bit better again, and or at least the focus could have been back to relationships. And I see here for sure the relationship is very heavy on your mind, even though the sun is in your 2nd house of income. So a lot going on, right? It's like work, and then your love life. It's like, trying to keep a balance. And I do see that. I do see good vibes with you when it comes down to your love department. Let's see. For Friday, look at that. Good vibes. 10 of Cups. I mean, literally almost every single day, it just, you have like the best cards for a relationship. Like, all that's missing is a 10 of Pentacles, but you have a lot of happiness here in a relationship. 10 of Cups. Now, if you're not happy, this could be you desiring that, or maybe thinking about happy times, because we do have Mercury retrograde. But regardless, for those that it does apply, this is really, really good news here for you. For Saturday, we have, wow, honestly, I'm over it. Like, 6 of Wands, victory, which this tells me victory to whatever that wish card was on Tuesday, that 9 of Cups, victory. Okay, this is such like Leo energy. It's like victorious, you know, on the horse, like being admired and worshipped, and like, you know, the attention and all that stuff. It's like even like celebrity status or something. So the 6 of Wands is very exciting because it's just like winning, you know. It's I mean, does it get any better than that, right? So let's see what we have for Sunday. The Lovers. Wow. I mean, look at this reading. Seriously. I just want to frame this, but I'm not a Leo, so you guys should frame this. I mean, this is beautiful. Like, what a beautiful week for real. I mean, the only thing I see is the full reverse. And I think that has a lot. I don't know why I'm getting like a pull that has a lot to do with the past, or something just still needing to be wrapped up or something like that. But I don't feel anything too crazy. I feel that things are looking good for you in the love department for sure. Again, I wouldn't rush it, because with that full reverse, that's telling me hold on before we start something new. I wouldn't rush it, especially during Mercury retrograde. We still got about 2 weeks left, you know. Things could still be a little uncertain, but regardless, it looks very, very good. I feel like you're going to be very happy with your partner, or just on good terms, or really loving life and enjoying it with your partner here. The Lovers talks about getting along with, you know, your partner. Somewhat might be, well, the one person might be showing more love than the other sometimes. I don't know why I get that when I see the Lovers, but sometimes I feel like, you know, one is gazing more into the other, so I just sometimes feel like one is more lovable and the other one could be enjoying the attention, or being distracted, or hopeful, or still manifesting for something. Not that they're not loving the other person back, but sometimes like I feel like the woman here is also like really trusting the universe and looking up at the sky like, thank you, and I hope this is legit, and you know, like, this feels amazing, and I want to be able to love back. Is it safe? Like, I don't know why I get that with the Lover sometimes. Maybe I'm looking too deep into it, but yeah. So regardless, this looks really good for some of you. Maybe if you're single, this is like a new person that, you know, there's a mutual interest maybe as well, because there's a lot of signs here for high commitment and love and all that. So even if you're single, I mean, you know, they're not going to drop from the sky. You definitely have to come out more and socialize in one way or another. But if not, then this reading is just not for you if you don't want love. This is for those that are hoping for good news. So bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming is the Wheel of Fortune reverse. Yeah, so this is what I'm getting with that full reverse as well. It's like the timing, right? The timing is a little bit off. I say this in every reading because so many people are so impatient. Like, one of the, I think like the major problem to all our problems is the fact that we're so impatient. Life has, you know, its plans for us, and we have our own, and they're never aligned. Okay, and so we just make a bunch of mistakes, make a bunch of different wrong turns, get very impatient, get very frustrated, or just lose hope or whatnot. And it's like, we need to understand that, you know, one day at a time. We need to understand that we can't have all the answers, right? It's just like we're playing a game here, and when life says go, go. When life says hold on, we gotta hold off. So the Wheel of Fortune reverse does tell me delays. It does tell me that things aren't gonna be so lucky as far as flowing good in a, you know, in a forward manner this week. Again, I strongly believe because of Mercury retrograde, you don't want to establish signed contracts or anything during this time either. At least it's not suggested. I've been there, and I've always had to go back and like re-look at this contract, or I missed something or whatnot. And so The Wheel of Fortune reverse definitely says, hey, there's delays, there's some things that needs to be wrapped up, there's a cycle that needs to be wrapped up before we start a new one. For others, this is somebody that doesn't, that's hoping that, you know, someone from the past here, maybe for those of you that are hoping they established this with them. Maybe it was just bad timing. Hopefully they return, things work out, or something like that. I'm just trying to read differently for different people out there. But yeah, Wheel of Fortune, but the Five of Pentacles reversed. So Five of Pentacles, fives are challenges, and when it's reversed, and being Pentacles, stability and money and stability. Well, I said that already. But you know, being feeling left out in the cold and whatnot. When it's reversed, it's talking about like a resolution, you know, getting somebody to open the door for you, getting somebody to help you out, getting somebody to understand you, fixing problems, right, one way or another. It's like things are in resolvement here. So again, I think the only thing that you have to keep in mind is just timing. Okay, so but besides that, everything looks amazing. Maybe you think that it's never the right time to be victorious in love, but you know, your time just probably hasn't come with the specific right person. Doesn't mean you stop trying, you know. Wheel of Fortune, the full reverse, it talks about right now we need to just hold off for a second. All of this is yours, but just hold off for a second. Like, it's coming, you know. It's very much coming with that Six of Wands. It's going to be victorious. So that is all I have for you, Leo. If this helped you in any way, shape, or form, please hit that like button and or subscribe. If not, hopefully I'll see you in future readings. But until then, bye for now.